All right, so are air purifiers a profitable high-ticket dropshipping niche? Well, in this video, we're going to find out. I'm going to be diving into Google Shopping, researching and finding high-ticket dropshipping stores that follow a certain set of criteria that I vet them with so that I can make sure that all the brands are selling are viable high-ticket dropshipping suppliers. And then once I have a certain set of stores and a certain set of suppliers, I'll be able to tell you whether I think a niche is viable or not, whether it will work, whether it's worth getting into in 2026 and beyond. All right, thanks, and let's get into the video. Okay, so first things first, let's go over to Google Shopping. It's google.com/shopping and type in air purifiers. I've already done that here, as you can see. So first thing I'm looking for when I do niche research is I want to go to the stores and find niche specific stores. These are air purifier specific stores, or stores maybe sort of around that niche, like this one, allergystore.com. So every one of these stores I'm going to open it in a new window, in a new tab. And I'm going to go explore those. So let's see. Oh, and the other thing too is I'm looking for niche stores where it starts with the category keyword first, not the actual branding first. So like Hunter Pure Air, that's probably like a private label or direct-to-consumer brand. So I'm really looking for ideally like airpurifiersdirect.com or something like that. I don't see much, so I might have to choose just a couple and see. It might be one of those categories where I'm kind of curious about this Shop Government Direct, actually. Let's check this site out. But, yeah, National Allergy, I don't know, allergystore.com. Air purifiers, obviously what they help with is like allergies and stuff like that, so it's a good bet here. First thing I'm looking for is any kind of physical location mentioned, like a showroom. I think these guys are online only. I don't see any kind of showrooms mentioned here, address shown, so that's good. Yeah, looks like they are online only, and you'll be able to tell if something. Also, I want to see if they're on Shopify. You'll be able to tell if they're on Shopify by their URL. So if it's /collections/ for categories, then that's Shopify. And lastly, I want to see that they sell multiple brands. So I'm going to type into their /collections/all. That's going to take me to their page that shows all the products on their entire store. Sort by best selling. And then I'm going to see that they sell multiple brands. So I want to see, like, different brand products and whatnot. It's got a notification. I'm not sure from what. Now, I just want to see like a list of brands. So there's got to be a drop down. I did see here under Air, they had Austin Air, and that's a brand that I recognize that drop ships, just from my previous experience. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is once, you find multiple brands. Oh, Air Pura as well. I'm not sure Air Free might be a brand. Yeah, so they definitely sell multiple brands. So this is definitely a drop shipping store. And so you can extract these suppliers. So if you know that they're on Shopify, you know that they're online only, you know that they sell multiple brands, then these are drop shipping suppliers. So this niche definitely will work. But we want to find more stores to kind of vet to make sure it's still going to work. So we're going to search Google for the actual product name, the brand plus the model plus the category keyword. And we'll find probably more, niche specific stores that are selling these things. So the air purifier store, here we go. That's good. I think we already pulled up National Allergy. I'm not sure what Sylvain is. Air purifiers and cleaners.com. You'll find the brands themselves selling direct. The Elegant Bar, that's a little bit off, but IQ Air. You can also go to shopping tab, and sort by store like we were doing before, but they don't have that for some reason. So if you just type here and then you go over here, they're gonna have a bunch of them. So Anyway, we already opened a few. Let's check them out. So the air purifier store. Let's see here. Let's find a address, and they don't have anything or showroom listed, so this is probably an online-only store. They are on Shopify. Let's see if they sell multiple brands, and they do. As you can see, they have a big list of brands here, all air purifiers. So this is really cool. So we have all sorts of brands on this particular store. It looks like they're a little bit bigger and more built out. They also have more categories like issues and concerns, application usage. This list of brands includes Agentis Air, Airfree, Air Pura, Airvana, Austin Air, Alair Air, Americare, Blade Air, CNA Air Group, Electrocorp, Envirobiotics, Enviro Cleanse, Hunter, Cuticle, Live Pure, Pure Path, Pure Air, Respire, Safe Air Innovations, Smart Air, and Solfix Air. So that's really cool, and that's a store I definitely want to save. And when I see older stores like this that are more well built out and like have like a lot of cool stuff, I actually save these and I do breakdown videos of these stores because they often have a lot better results, because they are more built out. As you can see, they have a ton of reviews here on a lot of these best-selling products. It's like 50 plus reviews, and they're all 5 stars, so they're probably, some of them are real. Almost 1,000 reviews, so this is really cool. So I'm definitely going to save this store and do a breakdown. This store is right here, Air Purifiers Cleaners. It's obviously an older store. It might be online only, but it's probably from like the 2000s when they built it. They didn't have Shopify like back then, so they probably built this just like using WordPress or something. So I'm going to skip that. The Elegant Bar, I already know this is a dropshipping store from past research. So they have a lot of different categories here. You can definitely get more ideas for categories you could sell by researching the store, like cabinet humidors. It's kind of funny to sell smoking stuff next to something that's like an air purifier, but it kind of makes sense too if you think about it. Like if you have if you like to smoke cigars, you definitely probably want to purify the air around your home, just to keep yourself healthy somewhat. But anyway, get an idea there. Obviously, like a business that has like a cigar bar is going to want a ton of air purifiers in their bar because they don't want their bar full of smoke. They want to be able to let people smoke inside and purify the air. It's going to take a ton of cleaning, obviously, but that's how they operate. I've been to, I went to one in Bangkok. That was a pretty cool experience, actually. I've never been to one before that. Okay, so let's see what IQ Air is all about. This one's built out a little bit differently, almost like an info site. But they might have expanded to selling actual products. It looks like that is what they did here. So I'm not sure if they just drop ship or they actually have their own lines of products. It's kind of hard to tell because they don't actually put. Oh yeah, IQ Air Health Pro. So they definitely drop ship air purifiers. Kind of an interesting way to do it. Let's go ahead and look at the next one. Shop Government Direct. That was the other one I wanted to see was. These are government procurement specialists, so they really are like a B2G like company, and it looks like they're selling all sorts of different products, from personal electric vehicles, air purification, body armor, ballistic protection, COVID-19 supplies, all over the place. So this is an interesting niche you could consider getting into as well. Probably lots more beyond just dropshipping. So dropshipping is just like one fulfillment method, one business model. You can have tons of different business models. So far, the store I like the most is the air purifier store, Breathe. So what I will do is go through a few more of these brands, and what I'll do actually, I'll find their best-selling brands and go through those to find more competitors, because that's what I like to do. So let's go to their store. Best-selling, okay, Austin Air looks like it's the best-selling, so I'll then search for that particular product in Google to find more. People that are advertising the most. Off-Grid Living. Okay, I know this is another dropshipping store. The Clean Bedroom, all about vacuums. Recovery for Athletes. So we're starting to get these like really good old stores popping up. Oh, this is one of my past clients here, actually. That's funny. Austin Air Systems, Wellness Junction. Okay, so they're selling direct. Okay, so that's enough for now. Let's go ahead and look at a few of these. I don't want my. So Off-Grid Living, it's an older store. They're doing really good. They have lots of categories, as you can see. Power, home wellness, saunas, cold plunge, air purifiers is one of them, steam showers, freeze dryers, greenhouses, hydroponic, lawn mowers. So it's like you can see this is a bit broader site. They weren't probably building this like overnight. This probably took them like many years to build, or they just have a big team and a lot of money to invest. And yeah, so great site to like extract ideas from. I'll do a separate video just kind of breaking down what the store is doing really well and what you could consider pulling into your own store. Let's move on to the next one. The clean bedroom. Looks like it could possibly be a dropshipping store, but also I think they have showrooms. Yeah, it looks like they have showrooms, so let's skip. You just don't want to extract from stores that have showrooms. You can get ideas later, but I think they have a storeroom. Yeah, it looks like it, so skip. All right, Recovery for Athletes is another really good dropshipping store. It's older. It's quite a bit broader. They have all sorts of stuff, like all these different categories. Even massage chairs, training like baseball, softball, pickleball, tennis products, hyperbaric chambers. And here's another niche that's like really, really interesting these days is hyperbaric chambers. People have these that have a lot of money. They're like 10K plus products, and they help you recover. So yeah. All right, so I'll look through those. So the best stores that I've uncovered so far, just to recap: the Air Purifier store, Off-Grid Living, and Recovery for Athletes. GimmeTheGoodStuff.org. This seems like a scam site, if anything. .org. How are you.org if you're selling stuff commercially, and it's like all sorts of. All right, we're gonna skip this one. That's a weird one, but it might just be like something that they set up just as like super broad, and they do all sorts of stuff. Like I've seen this before. It's kind of like it's not niche. I only really like to discuss niche stuff because it's what works. But yeah, so if you go to like one of these other sites, then you do the same thing, /collections/all. Oh, they actually blocked it, which is interesting. Some of these stores will get so far they don't want people to extract their bestsellers, which is understandable. /collections/all. Let's see if the store allows it or not. Yes, it does. So here you can see they have a ton of brands, right? You can extract the entire list of brands here. But they're not all like really high price. So I usually like to put like a minimum of like $1,000 if they have that availability. And then boom, I can see, okay, Game Ready Ice Machine GoPro or something, whatever that is. So I'm going to type in that and I'm going to see who else sells these. So Elite FTs, Source Ortho, US Med Rehab. So we're getting into more of like a medical niche here, I think. Focus, Trust, Strength. So now this is like strength training store. But yeah, a lot of these, since we're typing in the actual brand, the skewer model, it's going to pull up a lot of these like niche stores that are online only, that are on Shopify, because they have this system that I use too for all my clients and for my own stores, that we bid really high on product specific keywords because it's like low hanging fruit. It's really easy to get that traffic, and that's through Google Shopping ads. We also do Bing Shopping, so I could probably figure out, like, see the same thing on Bing Shopping. But here's another example. They got a ton of different brands that are specifically kind of like medical rehab, right? Yeah, so lots of great opportunities here. Air purifiers definitely work. I love seeing a specific store that sells lots of different brands. That tells me that you could potentially just start an air purifier store and you have like a list of like 20 plus brands here you could go after. But keep in mind, it's going to be difficult in the beginning since there's not a lot of air purifier specific stores. What I would do instead is I would start a little bit broader store, something similar to what we saw here with Off-Grid Living or Recovery for Athletes, where it covers kind of a broader selection of products, not just one product category. Like maybe a recovery specific, or like, maybe off-grid. You build out a demo store first that looks, nice like this, with products that are made to look like private label products, like your own brand. And you can use our recommended Shopify theme, which is Superstore theme. And if you go to ecommerceparadise.com, you'll see the links there. You can check out, you can set up your Shopify store for there, get a really good deal on that. You can click the link for the Superstore theme, get a good deal on that. So make your store look decently well. Add some, curated reviews and stuff like that. Like you just create them and add them. And what you can do after that is you can find these suppliers' contact info. Like let's say you build an off-grid store and you want to contact and sell these Harvest Right home freeze dryers. Just for example. By typing their name into Google, you should find their brand right away. The first listing is the brand's listing. If you don't, just dig down a little bit, but you want to find the brand's website. And once you do that, you go usually to their footer and find where it says something like become a dealer, become a reseller, or something like that. If they have that, then great. It's a form on their website that you can fill out with all your company's info. And that's going to go directly to the department at their business that deals with new dealers, which is perfect. So fill out the form, submit it, and then follow up with a phone call the next day. And so it gives them a little bit of time to review it if they're really busy or something like that. And then just try to get in touch with whoever's in the new dealer department. You want to get set up as what's called an authorized dealer. An authorized dealer will give you access to their warranty and their returns and to all their assets. And if they'll send you a contract basically that tells their terms, like minimum advertised price and all that stuff, and reusage of their assets. And then once you do that, you'll also get their price list. And the price list will tell you the margins, and the margins will tell you whether you want to continue doing business with them or not, and then you can negotiate at that point. What I recommend doing is, having like a minimum margin of 15 to 20% that you work with suppliers, because if you go anything under that, you're not going to make much money here. You got ads to pay for, you got software to pay for. Potentially you have a VA, like a team member of some sort that's going to do order processing for you and stuff. You got to pay for that. So it's not super cheap running these businesses. So you need the margins to make that work. So 15 to 20% is the minimum. Usually you're looking for like 25-30%. That's what's going to really make your business grow and give you the funds you need to reinvest. Luckily with AI these days, you don't need a lot of money to reinvest in your business anymore. There's apps like Copy where you can import products from other competitors. There's apps that like Koala Writer where you can make AI generated content for your website, like product descriptions, collection buying guides, best X for Y blog posts, that kind of stuff. And you can go out and get backlinks and do the SEO thing while you're doing the Google shopping thing, and just do your best. So here's some great examples. There's so much opportunity here. It's just really endless. But you got to break down as like which brands are going to do well on your site, because a lot of them are like really competitive these days. It's very difficult to compete. The cost per click is pretty high. So just make sure that you break down. And like if you start seeing one brand that's like underperforming but selling really, getting a lot of ad spend, then I would say probably maybe even just remove them from the ads and just try organics. And one brand that's doing really well and has great margins, I would reinvest a lot of effort into that particular brand. Okay, so go after best-selling brands, but also go after the brands that aren't so best-selling, because maybe there's less competition there. And if you guys need help, definitely hit me up. You can go check out again ecommerceparadise.com. Link is in the description below. I'll just show you the website right now, what it looks like, and you can get some idea, because we do this kind of stuff for clients. We do this kind of stuff for people that just want to learn on their own. So I have a high-ticket e-commerce mastermind group coaching program that includes access to our high-ticket dropshipping masterclass and all our templates and sheets and all that stuff. The masterclass is now free on YouTube in its older form, but I'm uploading newer videos to the Patreon. So this is the Patreon basically. So go there and sign up for that. And then make sure obviously you're subscribed to our YouTube channel. If you want direct help, I can help you with a private coaching service, and as well as done for you services, scaling. We do recruiting suppliers, done for you, uploading, done for you ads, done for you email marketing, social media, all that stuff. So you can book a call and to talk to me directly about that. Here's some resources here, more ideas for product niches you can research, how to find the suppliers, which I just went over in this video, and then business formation, what you need to get started. And then all the YouTube course links are here. All the recommended resources are here. So start your Shopify store, click this link here, click this link to get the Superstore theme from Out of the Sandbox or one of their other ones. Get your domain here, start your business. Get your email, phone system, keyword research tool, virtual mailbox, email marketing, Klaviyo setup, wireless phone plan. You're going to need that for setting up software. Finaloop bookkeeping app, and Shark, what's this called? Surfshark VPN. And then, yeah, you can check out our client testimonials if you need to. But yeah, definitely go check it out. Patreon, it's a membership that includes access to video content as well as a Discord group. So you can get direct access to me through Discord to ask me anything, anytime, and I respond right away. So go check that out, guys. We got quite a few members in there now, and lots of people talking and stuff like that, and lots of content going up all the time. So that's pretty much it. All right, guys, I hope that was helpful. Air purifiers definitely work. I don't know if I'd recommend doing a specific air purifier site. I'd probably recommend starting with more of a little bit broader niche so that you can encompass more product categories and scale beyond that. However, I do always recommend in the beginning for a beginner starting with one product category, because there's always going to be plenty of suppliers you can get any one product category. And with that said, there's tons of work to do. So if you just get started as a beginner with one product category, it just makes life so much simpler. You can really go deep into that category instead of trying to go wide and spreading your resources out too wide and never really getting any real results. But if you're a more seasoned and experienced entrepreneur, you've had these stores before, you could definitely start a little bit broader store, sell more product categories. You know it needs to be done. If you have more money to invest, or you can use credit cards to invest, then I would definitely recommend doing that. You can have a team member go deeper for you into each of these categories. Just remember, like any brick and mortar store, an online store, you're going to have somebody who's a specialist in these niches in order to properly serve customers. So it's either you, or you train somebody, or you hire somebody who's a specialist, because you're going to get phone calls. You're going to be talking with suppliers, you're talking with customers, potential business to business clients, things like that, where you're going to need to know and understand these products and their use cases and the people that they serve and the problems they solve in order to properly sell them and provide support. And the supplier is really going to want you to be knowledgeable, because if you're not, it's going to be kind of embarrassing for them to know that their dealers are not very knowledgeable in the products they sell, and you're probably not going to do very well. You're not going to sell that much. So definitely choose a niche that you're more knowledgeable in and more experienced and also more passionate about. So I always tell clients, like, you can do tons of niche research and find tons of profitable categories, but at the end of the day, it's really all about what you are experienced with and what you are passionate about. Because with high ticket sales, you have to have experience and passion in order to be empathetic towards the customer's needs and understand them, and to understand the right product for them. So it is what it is. It's with sales, anything, it's all about the customer and all about the client. All right, guys. So definitely, get into our Patreon, ecommerceparadise.com, go there and click the link, or just patreon.com/ecommerceparadise. Links are in the description below as well. And I'll be happy to help you out in the Discord chat once you get in there. And if you have any questions, you can always go and watch our masterclass for free on YouTube as well. Just search into our playlist to find our courses. We have a free mini course and the masterclass playlist. Thanks so much, guys. I'll see you in the next video.